What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been 1 year, 7 months, and I think 23 days since the last video release, and I'm so excited to be back. Everything the competition, I won't be satisfied. How are y'all doing? Happy holidays. Good to see you again. I'll just start this off by apologizing for being gone for so long. I know I committed to y'all. I said, pre-PT fam, I got you. But PT school it was a beast, and with the pandemic hitting too, over the past 2 years, it's been tough. Like mentally, it's been really tough, plus being cooped up. It was tough. I pretty much stopped going on social media completely unless it was for work. For work, I was actually the University of St. Augustine student ambassador for the PT program. If you want to check it out, you can find it right over there. I basically documented my day throughout school, during our lab sessions or clinicals, and I just talked about the experience and kind of took you guys along for the ride. But aside from that, I really did nothing social media wise. I know a lot of you guys sent me messages, a lot of questions, a lot of calls. Sorry I couldn't get to those. And I feel bad because I know these decisions are time sensitive. You're feeling a lot of pressure from those around you, from yourself. And if you don't hear what you need in time, that could be the difference on the choice you make for your career. But hopefully this video gets you in time. If you have sent me a message, if you have tried to get a hold of me in any way and I have not gone back to you, I'm back. I'm here to stay. But go ahead, send me a message. Let's get to it. Let's get going. So now that apology is out the way, let's just catch up a little bit. Let's talk about what's going on right now. I'm pretty much in the last term of school. It starts in January. It's gonna be my final clinical rotation. So since the last video, I think that was probably my third term. In fourth term, we had our first clinical. It was a 8-week clinical. I had mine in Chattanooga, Tennessee, outpatient. And so it was really interesting. It was actually during the peak time of COVID. It was like in January. So it was actually pretty scary. Vaccines hadn't really rolled out. It just started rolling out in January. I wasn't able to get it during my clinical rotation. Actually, one of my PTs there did get COVID in that location, but she was able to quarantine in time before she exposed it to all of us. But yeah, it was an interesting experience, and I'll actually have another video on that, so stay tuned. Sub up if you're not already. It will be here. After that clinical rotation, after those 8 weeks, we came back to school. I had another 6 weeks. And then after that's 5th term. And after that was 6th term. So those were our last 2 terms on campus. And then now we each had 7th term, which just ended this December. This clinical is a 12-week clinical, second to last clinical. And that just finished. So we have one last clinical, and that will be another outpatient ortho clinic. It'll be interesting. It is a 1 patient per hour, no aid clinic. So I'm excited. I've heard mixed things about it, but I'll be sure to let you guys know, keep you guys updated on how that clinical experience is going to be. Also, if you want to follow me and know all this stuff, you probably are going to need to find me on social. So if you guys want to find me on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform, it'll be up there. I'll have most of my week-to-week or day-to-day updates on IG. So if you guys want to follow that kind of stuff, just be sure to follow that. My Instagram has changed, so just make sure to check that out. And so now as we're getting towards the end of PT school, you know, I'm thinking about different things. Like I'm thinking about board exam, I'm thinking about my future business that I want to create, I'm thinking about getting out of debt, all these different things, even future jobs. So I think it's only natural that as I evolve, the channel starts to evolve too. But don't worry, we'll still be doing pre-PT content. The goal of this channel was always to give like a blueprint or an explanation to my younger self. You know, like if I were to tell my younger self, hey, how do I get to where I am now? If you want to do that, that was the goal. And so I haven't met that yet. I'm still gonna be putting out pre-PT content, but now as I evolve, I'm also going to put SPT content, like, you know, what's expected on your first day for future SPTs, how to handle the daily SPT life. And on top of that, I also want to start a new series, which will be very fun. It'll be a learning process for me and for you. I'm probably going to call it Debt to Free. Name might change, but essentially I'm going to be trying a bunch of different side hustles that I think can be done alongside a full-time job or alongside PT school that can be lucrative and help pay off your debt while you're in school or working full-time as a clinician. As we experiment together, we'll get to see what works, how lucrative it is. In this series, I'll show you guys like what my total debt is, what the plan is, what the goal is, on how to get to zero, how I'm gonna be doing different things like budgeting. So that'll be a very fun and I think impactful series for all of us. And lastly, I also want to do one more series. And I'm pretty sure I said this on my very first video, that, you know, I was always aiming for more than just getting into PT school. That was not my goal. It was never my goal. My goal really was to create my own business with that PT degree. And so my last series that I have planned so far is a series on taking you guys behind the scenes of me and my business partners, how we're gonna go from freshly out of PT school or about to be out of PT school, how we build this business and see what it comes to. We're just like any other SPTs coming out of school, but we've had some guidance from some great PT entrepreneurs. And so we just wanna try what we learn and see if it works. And so we just want to take you guys along for the journey. Maybe some of you guys want to build your own business as well. And you guys can see what works and what doesn't. And so as you guys can see, those are a lot of series, a lot of content. I'm being even more serious with this channel this time around. It's something I love and it's something that I want to keep on going with. And so the plan is going to be twice a week we're going to have videos. It's going to be on Wednesdays and it's going to be on Saturdays. So keep an eye out for that. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give y'all a quick update on what's been going on with me, the channel. So with that said, run it up for the algorithm one time. We're back, we're here to stay. Comment hype down below if y'all are ready for this new content. Next episode's coming out in a few days. Shout out to my Blossom crew for the music if you like it. There should be an icon linked to their channel popping up any second now. If you guys want to see any more videos, they're right here. I'll catch you on the next one.
She gon' hate, she didn't accept it. You were novice, you cannot check this for me to max. If I'm being honest, I'm looking ill, give me a tonic. Who did they think that they talking to? I've been reborn like 100 times, and then your minds will be televised. Sick of the truth, that's why you drink. Sick of the news, coming in first, I cannot lose. I got the vision, I start to blossom, you can approve. Bring out the tools, we got no time, we gotta move, we can't